Heisler's body last night on the Arizona Strip near Mount Trumbull. Officials told the newspaper that they were able to identify the body because of clothing and other identifying elements. Now, Heisler had just gotten custody of his 6-year-old daughter 2 weeks before his disappearance. His body was found about 4 miles from where Heisler was reportedly left alive by one of the 3 suspects in the case.
And that is what makes this story so horrifying. The medical examiner would be able to determine that David, he escaped from the tree. He was able to undo those ropes and start walking, but he is in the middle of a 3 million acre desert. Red rock. He had no water, he had no shade, he had no shoes. So David just simply started walking. He made it 5 miles walking in the desert. And David survived for days out there. David Heisler was still alive by the time the search began for him. He was still breathing, just lost out in this inhospitable place. The medical examiner would determine that David passed away around June 30th, 3 days after he'd been left out there in the desert. He finally succumbed to exposure. That was what killed him, out in this place where, I mean, nobody would ever find him. Actually, that's not true. That's actually a lie, because David Heisler's remains, they were found about 200 yards from a major road. David almost made it. If he had finally made it to that road, passerby, maybe a driver, would have seen him and saved him. But he didn't. He succumbed to the elements out there after being tied to a tree. Maybe he didn't intend for David to die, but I mean, leaving somebody out in the middle of a 100-degree desert with nothing to survive on is a sure way to accomplish what you didn't intend. I mean, we're not making a Western over here, but I guess in their mind, they were, and maybe like Tuco coming out of the desert, David would make it. But this is real life, and he didn't make it, and that was a horrible way for them to murder him, which is exactly what they were convicted of.